had a question over the weekend. I went out with some mates, and pretty much someone overheard that I train, I own a gym and all that kind of stuff, and they inquired about diet. They wanted to know about their eating, and they wanted to know why they're not losing any weight. And I naturally asked them, so what are you doing? What are you eating? How many times a day? What types of foods? And the girl pretty much told me that she's been eating a lot of salads and a lot of vegetables. She's not been consuming enough proteins, carbs. Obviously just thinking a salad and veggie diet will help her lose weight. Right. So what I did was I sort of explained to her how the body works, and I want to explain this to you too, for those who think that if they eat lots of salads and vegetables they will lose weight. The answer to that is no, you won't. In fact, you will gain weight. And then why would you gain weight? Now I've got to ask you a question. If you were left in the wild with one can of baked beans for an entire week, right? Would you eat that can in the first day? I don't think you would. So what you got to understand is that the body storing fat is a survival mechanism. Basically, that is stored energy. So the body likes to store the fat because it never knows whether you would feed it again, whether you would be able to go out and hunt an animal, right? So back in the day when we were caveman, we didn't have grocery stores, we didn't have supermarkets, 7-Elevens, we didn't have all that shit, as you would know. All we used to do is go out and hunt. Now, during the winter, the snowy days, the snowy times, it was very difficult to hunt, right? It was very difficult to hunt because you didn't have as much access. It was cold, it was miserable. People used to go out and people used to die during the winter season, right? If you got through that, then you were tough, you were strong. So what the body's presuming when you're eating salads, it's assuming that you're in survival mode. And the last thing you would want to do is use up your fat, your stored energy, so to speak. So that is emergency energy. That is only being used when the body understands that you are giving it regular food, that there's a regular intake of food. Alright? It's a bit like the bank won't lend you money. Right? If you're trying to open a business, it won't lend you money until it sees regular invoices, until it sees residual income, until it sees some form of a job. Okay, then it will lend you money. And the same as with the body. The money is like, the fat's like the bank, right? And it won't let go of it, right? It won't let go of it until it starts seeing that you are consuming food on a regular level. So, hopefully that makes sense. So if you want to lose weight, right? If you want to lean up, get ripped for summer, then you need to consume food. You have to eat at least every 3 hours. You got to eat a protein in every meal. It's as simple as that. The only thing that people struggle with doing this is that they don't have any discipline. So you got to form discipline, you got to have a program, you got to have a plan, you got to understand what might be a struggle along the way and learn to deal with that. And once you've learned to deal with it, then you can implement it and try and fulfill it, right? So, if I want to get ripped, I'll find out how many calories I have to eat every single day. Alright, I need to find my caloric intake. Once I know what that is, and that I mean you need to know how many carbs, proteins and fats to eat every single day. Then I will stick to it. I will never exceed it. You see, there's only 3 things you can do with dieting. You can either be on a surplus, which means you're going to eat more calories than what your body needs. That's if you want to bulk up. And when I say bulk up, I don't mean increase body fat, I mean increase muscle. Then you got a maintenance, and if you want to maintain your body weight, then you would eat a certain amount of calories that your body needs to survive, based on everyday movement and all that. And then if you wanted to lose weight, you would go on a deficit. But I wouldn't drop my calories by 2,000. That is a massive drop. The body thinks that suddenly you've been locked down in a gutter without any access or some shit like that. You know, it has absolutely no idea. So that's something that you need to understand. You need to know that you can't just go on, just literally deduct your calories by about 1,000, 2,000. It doesn't work that way. You need to take it 500 at a time. Get your body used to the change and then keep deducting. But you've got to have energy. There is no energy in vegetables and salads. So you would need to find something that's a bit more energy dense. Alright, I'm not going to get into the foods now. It's a bit too long. I want to keep this short. But just know that if all you're doing is eating salads and vegetables and not eating enough energy every single day, you will gain weight. You won't lose weight, you will gain. Guys, I'm Jake, the Maceman, always happy to help. If you have a question, email me, ring me, contact me, you know where to find me, macefitness.com. Peace.